Hey, it's Tom and welcome back to the car journey. You saw the opener there. It's pretty sketchy first session there, and this video right here is going to be session 1. So this is the first first lap of the ABQ Super Lap Round 3. And since the last one, we changed tires. We were running for the first event some Yokohamas and wanted to see how those did, and we learned a lot about the car's setup and how it kind of did not work well for when you really pushed hard. It was easy to overwork the outside front tire, especially on lefts. And so we thought we'd try this tire for the season, and this is the Vitour P1. And it's also 200 tread wear, so that's required for what we're doing here. And yeah, so I just wanted to see if it was as good as the hype is, what its strengths are, what its weaknesses are. I'd run it in the autocross a weekend prior, and they were rather terrible in cold weather, if I'm honest, and so I was a lot more hopeful that they would be pretty good for this. And so we give it a shot, and they're definitely, the front axle's got some issue, the rear axle works pretty well, but here's this first lap of this session. Well, that was session 1, and as you saw, a very, very close call. The closest call I've ever had with hard contact. And I didn't know you could see your shadow of your mirror on the wall and not actually hit it, but very thankful. Completely my fault. I was already at kind of maximum speed, carrying a minimum speed of 78 miles an hour there through turn 14, and then decided to add gas, and really lost the front end at 81. And then didn't really fix my angle attack in the front tires, just had too much input. And then when I realized things were going wrong, I just tried to slow without jabbing on the brakes, just dragging the brakes, got it down to about 68, little like 70 miles an hour, 68 miles an hour, when the front end finally hooked up again, and then avoided the wall. But very scary stuff. I think the cause, other than my driving, was also these tires need heat and need a good heat cycle. And I don't think I ever got them on there until that session. So this is session 2 you're looking at now. The car was a lot better here. Still not perfect. Still getting chatter in the front end, especially in turn 1. So I think I really need to find better balance in the car. I'm having this problem on the Yokos too, so I don't know what's happened. I've taken so much front rate out of the front of the car that I thought balance would be pretty good today. And it just wasn't quite as good as I had hoped, so there are some things I can still do. And we'll see what happens for the next event. But so this is session 2. The weather's fantastic. It's ideal. And as you probably saw from the title, this is going to be good things here coming out of this. And here we go. that's it. That's my personal best. A 123.467. That is a 0.67 improvement over my previous best. I knew there was a chance to improve on my personal best because that lap that I almost hit the wall was up a couple tenths. It was maybe barely going to be a very high 23, so I thought that's what was on the table. So to have such a big improvement on my personal best deep into the 23s is awesome. So looking forward to the next event. I'm going to make some changes, but you know, things that are working well. The engine calibration from CSG, Zach Tucker, working perfectly, and I think I can turn up the torque a little bit in third. I'm losing a little bit of time to my previous best because of third gear being a little soft, but it was easy to put down power. And it looks like I got the transmission calibration working pretty good. No issues with traction when I shift on this calibration. And yeah, I just need to find some more front end. The front end's not quite working as well as I'd like. I turned down the wing for this personal best time. My AJ Hardman rear wing, I turned it down in just over a degree, and that seemed to fix the balance in both turn 2 and turn 14. And so yeah, just got to find mechanical grip in the front end and come back and see if we can do it all again in June. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.